Hey guys, welcome back to my little Cali corner here. I'm Allison, if you didn't know. I know I haven't been on here long, but nice to meet ya. Today, I don't know what to talk about. So, you know what? I have an idea though. Today, we watched the most recent episode that was released of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Shit's whack. Shit's bizarre. Like, they clearly knew how to name it. I know the first season, I know it's like split into two parts, so part one is, yeah, probably the most boring of the whole thing, but also super essential. So you have to get through like the first part in order to really get into it. But then you get into the American Joseph Joestar. He's my favorite, by the way, for good reason. I mean, he can get out of any situation that he got himself into in the first place. And it's pretty fascinating how they took him into the next season or so. Because he goes through his life, so he's made mistakes and he had kids and maybe out of wedlock and but the the fact that the writer doesn't really care about um, keeping everything continuous. So he'll change up the rules of his entire universe for a new season. Like early on, you have them dealing with Hamon and uh, just getting used to certain powers and whatnot, and vampires for some reason, and these everybody's buff. It's like testosterone, the show. And I know it's a manga first and all that. Yes, the boys here read it and I don't. Don't at me. I don't care. I just don't have the patience for it. Either way. But everything that's been coming out has been like a ringer after a ringer. Everything's good. Okay, some of it's a little strange. Like, what was it? One of my favorite visuals that they bring up is Kakyoin and the cherry. That's become quite a joke in my household, let me tell you. But, I have friends that don't want to try to get into it because, like I said, the first episode or the first part can be a little slow and a little harsh. But right now we're caught up to the most recent episode, and you've got Gio Giovanna or Giovanni, something like that, who for some reason, and I love this, the Joestars, the JoJo's, all of them are kind of overpowered. And they don't always let them shine, but they also bring in all these other characters and let them shine, and so you're never really bored. One thing I am upset about though is the fact that they carry how they end episodes. They every episode is like, oh, so, they're building up to something, and then the next episode you'll see it, but then it becomes nothing. You're like, okay, that just happened, and then they build up to something else, but it's also normal. So like their entire journey for them is just their normal, and we're stringing along like, when is something like super awesome gonna happen? And then it happens out of nowhere, and then you're left like, okay, how am I gonna recover from this? And then they hit you with more stuff. Like now they're running away from somebody else. Now they're fighting somebody else. Now they have to defend their entire city. Now they have to fight this thing, and it's like, okay. I didn't know what I signed up for, but I'm here for the ride. It's pretty bizarre. I know I keep saying that, but it's just funny to me. Like, that's been a running joke. As we watch, it's like, oh, that's so bizarre. I know. We're not very funny, but that doesn't matter. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to watch his videos. You don't have to watch anything. You don't have to pay attention to me. You can just leave. I'm just here for the fun of it, because I can be. And talking about JoJo, we actually got my husband's youngest sister into JoJo, and she hasn't caught up with everything. And then everyone else we try to convert to the JoJo lifestyle, they're just they're weary of it. They don't really they're like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. But they don't understand. They don't understand how good the characters can be, or how suspenseful it can be. They hold you on by a thread. But it's a very strong thread, let me tell you. And then I don't understand some of the stuff. They don't even know how to get rid of it. They're like, yeah, it's so overpowered, you know? There's the one stand that they have where the guy gets killed and then his stand lives after his death and just attacks anything that moves. It's like, they don't even know how to fight this. They ended the freaking episode with it just ending up in the ocean attacking boats. Anyway, I think that's all I had to say. Didn't really have anything planned anyway, so you got a JoJo rant. I was gonna talk about potatoes. I love potatoes. And French fries. And hash browns. Everything. All the potato. Everything potato. I'm Irish, so it's okay. Anyway. I'll see you guys next time then, I guess. Let me know what kind of topic you want, because I come up with this shit literally the day of. So, yeah. See ya.